Mamdani has done it. He has froze the rent in New York.
Landlords' days are over. Tenants are in power now, and it feels amazing.
What does this actually mean for New Yorkers?
We'll have to lay off people. We'll have to lay off some of the supers. Only choice. It's a business. People don't get it. This is a business. It's not a choice that you think this is for free. Lord, speaking
And the funny thing is, I see nothing but people celebrating this. Oh yeah, the rent's frozen. These slumlords, they can't raise our rent. See, I'm starting to realize how dumb a lot of you guys are because you don't even know what the rent freeze even means or who it applies to. Rent freeze is only applied to rent stabilized buildings. Do you know what rent stabilized buildings are? That means that the rent is already stabilized and the state votes on whether the rent can be increased every year from 1, 2, or 3%. Landlords cannot raise the rent above a certain amount, unlike other buildings in the city where landlords can raise the rent as much as they want. So if you're not living in a rent stabilized apartment unit, do not go to your landlord talking about you're not raising my rent this month, because your ass is going to be out on the street because you thought Mamdani froze the rent for you too. Secondly, this is not a good thing. Those same buildings already have issues with maintenance costs, property tax, and other issues that landlords cannot afford because in New York City, everything still keeps increasing around even a rent free. So for the time being, while your rent is frozen, don't break nothing in your fucking apartment because that shit ain't never getting fixed until the freeze is up. A lot of landlords are already looking to take their business elsewhere. Why? Because you have Mamdani pushing these people out. And what Mamdani is going to ultimately end up doing is his communistic socialist ways. More government control. He's going to buy those buildings and they're going to all be controlled by the government. I remember at a point, if there was one thing that conservatives and liberals all agreed on, was less government less government control. Y'all literally just a few fucking months ago was out there protesting no kings. Now you're celebrating something that Mamdani has chosen to do that is going to take landlords out of business and cause the city to have more control over your buildings. Y'all literally just went from no kings to yes, give us a grocery store fully controlled and owned by the government. Yes, kick all of our landlords out, take over all of our buildings. Yes, have more government reach in New York. Make it so that the people can't own shit. Boy, but you know what? You can't fix stupid. It's been real interesting watching you guys' reaction to what's going on in New York City right now and not realizing how detrimental this is for y'all.